For the past year and a half, our region has been processing hiring an associate regional director. We're getting so close to finally being able to type up this job and post it online. On a personal level, I'm both excited and nervous. Last year, I remember at Cave B in May, I asked our staff who were there what you might predict that I'd feel like in making a change like this. And you accurately threw it out, everything that was on my mind. Be nervous about entrusting somebody else to do what I've been doing. The concern about how some of you would feel about someone else leading instead of me. And really the stretch of adding expenses. And I'm sure you can relate to this if you've ever hired a staff or given somebody else the team that you've been leading. It's real. As I've journaled and prayed, I've really built up an excitement about the possibilities of the ways this would improve the overall health of our region, and to you, and also to me. So I wanted to summarize just the why and how behind hiring an associate regional director for the eastern and central side of our region. And I want to share about how this is going to relate to you and to me, and really to all of us. The why. I believe that you should be excited about how this affects you, because this ARD would increase our overall leadership capacity as a whole. No matter whether you report to me or the new ARD or someone else, I think that you're going to feel the more bandwidth that our region has to be in relationship, to be responsive, to help you succeed, to have someone who can listen and be present in your area and in your life, to understand you as a person and what you're wrestling with and what your opportunities are. I think there'll be more flourishing across the region, and more kids will come to know Jesus because of changes like this, because that's why we make changes, is so we're better. Also, just as a side note, this new hire would help bring some stability to our region, because what if, I don't know, if I get hit by a Mack truck, you ever heard that thought? There'd be somebody who would be there to continue to lead the region who felt called if I was out of the picture. The strengths that this person would bring, the strengths that this opens up for me, would also bring value to our region. I would have more capacity to activate movement towards growth and diversity. I could use my gifts of woo to build more relationships, to bring more people in. I can use my ideation to work with you innovators coming up with new ideas. And really the focus that I could bring to bring more value to relationships and vision. I think it would bring great value. I also want to share how this might relate to you personally. Many who've had me as your supervisor will be reporting to a new associate regional director. And I assured you this, that I will be there for them, I'll be there for you. And anytime that you need me, our relationship's not going to be ignored. We will make sure to clarify how the supervision is going to look when we get that process figured out. But you are who we have in mind to make sure that you're flourishing, your support, your career, compensation, assignments, anything that I've learned about you, that we get a chance to learn about you, is going to be thought of, prayed for, and considered in all of these things. So we want to hear from you on this. So if you want to know more about this job, you have ideas of people who could apply, even you apply, it's going to be shared soon. And so please ask any questions you have. And please pray for the process, that God's perfect love would cast out all fear, and that we would see the value that this would bring to our own health as a region, personally, and in areas, and more kids would come to know Jesus. Thanks a lot.